Roskens, and my presentation is on nuclear weapons. What are nuclear weapons? They're an atomic bomb or missile made of atoms that are combined together to explode on something. They cause extreme damage. They use nuclear energy to cause explosion, and made of nuclear atoms organized to combine and explode at a certain point in time. One of the first atomic bombs was dropped at 8:15 on August 6, 1945 by a US B-29 bomber on Hiroshima. It instantly killed 80,000 people. 3 days later, the second bomb was dropped and killing 40,000 people. The first bomb was called Little Boy, that was dropped on Hiroshima. It was detonated at about 20,000 feet above ground. The second one, that was called Fat Man, was dropped at about 1,800 feet above ground, and that one was dropped a little too low and only killed 40,000 people, although it was a bigger bomb. The atomic bombs, they're made to spread before hitting the ground, so they can spread the radiation across the landscape. The Little Boy bomb took out over 5,000 miles, or 5 square miles of the city. The Fat Man took out about 2.6 square miles. There's about 15,000 nuclear weapons obtained around the world right now, and the U.S. has about 4,500 of them, and Russia has about 1,800 of them. At one point in time, the U.S. had over 31,000 nuclear weapons in 1967. Why would nuclear weapons be used? So that you can win a war without costing too many American lives or your allies' lives. They save American lives. They install terror and fear in the opposing country to end the war quicker. Pros: determines when major wars will happen. Negotiations are more likely to be used than more fighting. And they make cons. Nuclear weapons are very expensive. They go against many people's morals and religion, and more problems caused than solved. Previous uses: in the early 1940s, during World War II, on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, first atomic bomb was ever used on Hiroshima. Wiped out 90% of the city, killed 80,000 people. 10,000 plus would rather die from radiation. To this day, children are still being born with birth defects because of the radiation, and they're born with different. If they're born with 3 fingers or bad arms or bad legs or something, and then some other people still suffer from radiation. Conclusion: nuclear weapons are very useful. They can be harmful if put in the wrong hands, but if they're put in the right hands, then they can just control a lot more power. They can make people very paranoid of being attacked, and that can also make them a target because they're such